Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce the President of the United States, please welcome Dr. Jill Biden.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and thank you. I'm Jill Biden, and I'm honored to be a community college professor. I've been an English teacher for almost 30 years, and I've spent much of my career on campuses just like this one. In fact, tomorrow, I will be back in my classroom at a community college not too far from the White House. So I feel right at home here at Hudson Valley Community College. People often ask me why I chose to teach at a community college. And the answer is simple. It is because every day my students inspire me with their commitment, their struggles, and their belief in education as the best hope for a brighter future for themselves and their families. I have seen firsthand the power of community colleges to change lives and serve as a gateway to opportunity for students at all stages of their lives and careers. I know that the education gained on campuses just like this one will provide the knowledge that will power the American and global economies in the 21st century. President Obama knows it too. I have always said that community colleges are America's best-kept secrets, but this administration has recognized their value from day one. President Obama is making an historic and unprecedented commitment to higher education and bringing more students to colleges like Hudson Valley so they, too, can gain the skills and the confidence they need to succeed in a new era. I can't think of a better investment in America's future. I'm proud to be here as a community college instructor, but I am especially proud to introduce a president who not only recognizes the value of higher education, but is committed to making it a reality for more Americans. Please welcome President Barack Obama.
Thank you. Hello, Hudson Valley. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Everybody, please have a seat. Thank you. Thank you very much. What a wonderful reception. It is great to be here. Thanks for whoever organized the weather. I want to first of all say thank you to Jill Biden, who has been a teacher for almost 3 decades, and she spent most of that time in community colleges. She understands, as all of you do, the power of these institutions to prepare students for 21st century jobs and to prepare America for a 21st century global economy. And that's what's happening right here at Hudson Valley Community College. So give yourselves a big round of applause. We've got some special guests here that I want to acknowledge in addition to Jill. First of all, wonderful man, the governor of the great state of New York, David Paterson, is in the house. Your shy and retiring Attorney General, Andrew Cuomo, is in the House. Andrew's doing great work enforcing the laws that need to be enforced. I want to thank the Comptroller Thomas DiNapoli is in the House. Speaker Sheldon Silver is in the House. The Democratic Conference Leader, State Senator John Sampson. Albany Mayor Gerald Jennings. We've got three outstanding members of Congress who are just doing great work every single day. Maurice Hinchey, Paul Tonko, Scott Murphy. Please give them a big round of applause. The President of Hudson Valley Community College, Andrew Matanek, is in the House. Did I pronounce that right, Andrew? And Joe Cherubi, Executive Director of TechSmart, who gave me a wonderful tour starting off. Now, you may ask, why are we here at Hudson Valley? We're here because this is a place where anyone with the desire to take their career to a new level or start a new career altogether has the opportunity to pursue that dream. This is a place where people of all ages and backgrounds, even in the face of obstacles, even in the face of very difficult personal challenges, can take a chance on a brighter future for themselves and for their family. I was just talking to the mayor of Troy, who was talking. We were in a room, and he was saying how he had studied calculus in the room where we were taking a picture. And I had to inform him I didn't take calculus. But he was testimony. He was an example of what you can do because of an institution like this. And I know that here in Troy, you want and need that chance after so many years of hard times. Now, communities like this one were once the heart of America's manufacturing strength. But over the last few decades, you've borne the brunt of a changing economy which has seen manufacturing plants close in the face of global competition. So while all of America has been gripped by the current economic crisis, folks in Troy and upstate New York have been dealing with what amounts to almost a permanent recession for years, an economic downturn that's driven more and more young people from their hometowns. I also know that while a lot of people have come here promising better news, that news has been hard to come by, despite the determined efforts of leaders who are here today and many who are not. And part of the reason is that while people in this city work hard to meet their responsibilities, I have to confess that some in Washington haven't always lived up to theirs. For too long, as old divisions and special interests reigned, Washington has shown neither the inclination nor the ability to tackle our toughest challenges. Meanwhile, businesses were saddled with ever-rising health care costs, the economy was weakened by ever-growing dependence on foreign oil, our investment in cutting-edge research declined, our schools fell further short, growth focused on short-term gains and fueled by debt and reckless risk, which led to a cycle of precipitous booms and painful busts. And meanwhile, too many in Washington stood by and let it happen. Now, after so many years of failing to act, there are those who now suggest that there's really not much the government can or should do to make a difference. That what we've seen in places like Troy is inevitable. That somehow the parts of our country that helped us lead in the last century don't have what it takes to help us lead in this one. And I'm here to tell you that that is just flat out wrong. What we have here in this community is talented people, entrepreneurs, world-class learning institutions.